this is Victoria Ballard, naturopath, speaking to you from Rishikesh, India. Now, I have been making these videos for the last 5 months. I've been offering a free consultation. That's for people who cannot lose weight, whatever they do. They've tried everything on YouTube and they are still not losing weight. So I offered an email consult. If I'd have known how good the Wi-Fi was going to be, I would have offered a Zoom consultation. But basically, I can do it by email. And I would love to do an elimination diet for you, because almost all metabolically challenged people have allergies, and all people with allergies usually have metabolic syndrome. So I have also been talking about food combining, that if you, like me, cannot avoid carbs. I mean, the traditional Indian food is really heavy on rice, chapatis, and basically it's really hard to find protein. If you're going to have carbohydrate days, then don't eat any protein on them. And if you're going to have protein days, don't have any carbohydrates. And that applies also to the ketogenic diet, where the macros allow you some carbs. No, not if you're eating protein. It's no carbs. Whatever carbs you get from your vegetables, that's fine. But not everybody can eat vegetables. You need to listen to Dr. Grundy. He talks about the lectins in plants. These are the defense mechanisms of plants, and they can't run away, so they emit a poison. And this poison, these lectins, will make some people allergic. So you can't be absolutely sure that your vegetables are perfectly okay. If you're not overweight, you don't really need to worry, unless you've got health symptoms and you want to reduce anything that's allergenic. Now, I've been doing protein and carb separation, so I've been carb heavy because that's all I can reach in my local restaurants. And I don't have any protein, any eggs or anything like that on a carbohydrate day. But actually, it wasn't that I was putting on weight, it was that I just suddenly, I've been doing 5 months of this carbohydrates, and I thought, right, I've got to have a protein day. So to separate the carbohydrate and the protein, I did a 1-day fast, and then I walked 2 kilometers to get an egg omelette. Now, that doesn't sound like it's very far to walk. You've got to understand, the Rishikesh streets are full of cows, motorbikes, cars, potholes, cow shit. And, walking 2 kilometers is not exactly the most enjoyable way to get your eggs. But anyway, I had 2 egg omelets, so I had 6 eggs. And to my delight, I didn't feel at all hungry, not at all hungry today. I didn't really want to eat today, but I thought, right, I'll have another protein day, just really light. And I had what they call paneer tandoori. The paneer here it's really quite weird. It's like a sort of cream cheese, but it's not gooey. They can cut it into squares. So I just had a few squares of paneer, which is their cheese, had it tandoori, and that's me for the day. Still no hunger, still feeling perfectly satisfied. So that's just talking about food combining. Now, I've also, it was 2 kilometers there, 2 kilometers back, and I'm not used to walking that far. I was a bit tired, so I went onto YouTube, and I didn't go to my usual Jason Fung, Ken Berry, Mindy Pelz, all my fasting and carnivore gurus that I've been following for so long. I just like typed in weight loss, and I typed in fasting, and I got a woman who is quite skinny, and she's just talking about menopause and perimenopause and how fasting helps, and not overweight at all, just wanting to maintain muscle. And she also told me, I mean, she's American, almost all the people I follow are American. I'm not so keen on the English guy, Dr. Michael Mosley. He has done some good stuff, but he's now doing this 800 calories a day, calling it a fast. And well, I'd rather follow Volta Longo, who says that 500 calories a day are like fasting. So getting back to this woman who was not overweight, in fact she thought she was a bit skinny, and she doesn't want to lose muscle, which you can lose muscle in the menopause and perimenopausal stages of life. And she actually said that in America they're adding a bit of sugar to the salt just to keep you addicted to sugar. So be careful with your salt. I'm always careful with salt because I know that the Himalayan salt, good quality Himalayan salt, they call it pink salt or they call it black salt, and it's really full of minerals, 82 minerals, and of course you get the sodium, so it's good for electrolytes. So be careful of your salt. If you're in America, I don't think they're doing it in England, but you know, we always follow the Americans. So if they start adding a bit of sugar to salt, that's going to really break your fasting period. So anyway, that's what I learned today on YouTube. Never listened to someone who wasn't talking to the overweight, talking to the underweight and normal weight people who want the benefits of fasting, the autophagy, which means self-eating, the macrophages in your body eat up the dead, damaged organelles, cells, and diseased proteins, and replace them with rejuvenated cells. That's autophagy. Stem cell therapy. I mean, you know, with fasting you get stem cell production, which will tackle quite serious diseases. In fact, when I was studying naturopathy, we were taking on cancer, we were taking on diabetes. Of course, we now know diabetes is reversible thanks to Jason Fung. But we were really taking on quite serious illnesses with fasting. So fasting is thousands of years old. It's been used to cure diseases for thousands of years. So do some fasting, even if it's just the 12-hour overnight fast. Build it up to 14 or 15 and you'll start getting autophagy. 17, you'll start getting stem cells. Just build it up gradually. And I don't want to get away from the fact that I am giving consultations for people who may have allergies and that may be stopping them losing weight. I'm a weight loss specialist and have been for 40 years, and I can only offer this free consultation. It's not just one consultation. I'll take you through to when you're losing weight at a good rapid rate and that you're feeling good. So I'm only doing it for another month. Once I get home to England, I shall be doing it by Zoom, and I will be charging. I won't be charging much. It'll be peanuts, really, for what it is. I've studied anatomy and physiology to the level of a doctor. I've been doing it on YouTube with Dr. John Campbell, who is training nurses and doctors all over the world. He's got a PhD in teaching anatomy and physiology. So I have the skills of a doctor. I have 40 years experience of allergies, detection, weight loss. I've specialized in weight loss, and of course people only go to a specialist when they've tried everything else. So I have been consulting with people who find it impossible to lose weight for 40 years. So I've got all the recommended qualifications to help you, and I really can only do this for free for another month. So please get on board. Thank you. Bye.